So, my organization has a total of 4 of us who are physically sleeping in the hospital. There are other NGOs that do enter the hospital that were also attending the mandatory meeting, but they don't sleep in the corridors.
Okay, so how many of there were you approximately at this mandatory training? And you've already said it's pretty unusual for you to have this sort of mandatory training.
Yeah, it was about 15 of us that were there.
And the training was in what, Amanda?
So the training was at the WHO house, and it was training for gender-based violence.
Which is peculiar to me during this point in a war. Was it strange to you, or is this normal to receive this type of training?
Yeah, in my prior times of volunteering internationally, we usually get all the information prior to our start. So we have everything at hand, so we're best prepared to treat patients. That's one of the things that I found interesting was the fact that they're now introducing this gender-based violence lecture halfway through my rotation. What's also interesting is they mandated that one of our other volunteers who's planning to exit tomorrow to also attend. So it was mandated for volunteers who really weren't going to have any physical interaction with patients, which in retrospect should have asked more questions about the context of how this is really going to affect us in providing care to patients.
So your instinct is that it was strange for you to be pulled out for this mandatory training in person, as it was equally strange for volunteers leaving the hospital, leaving their work in Gaza, to also be pulled out half an hour before the strike on the hospital.
Absolutely. Also, the fact that we inquired about other ways to attend the lecture remotely, and it was completely turned down.
Look, we will, put this to as many people as we can. I mean, have you asked the World Health Organization or any other authority, Amanda, about your suspicions, about your feeling that this doesn't feel like it adds up to you, really?
I think, so far us as a group, our NGO have discussed it amongst ourselves, and we're all in consensus that this was a fishing expedition. Like this didn't seem right. This didn't sit right with any of us in our gut. We knew something was not right. And so we inquired with our lead coordinator to investigate this with the WHO to give us more answers as to who ordered them to have us leave and